Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of the game known as Star Citizen. This is episode 445, so if you gathered, if you watched last week, them two episodes I did put them together. I couldn't decide, it was like 2 hours 26 I think it came to, and they'd split up to roughly an hour 13, I'd done like an hour 40, so I was like, 2 hours gonna... In over 2 hours I was gonna separate, but I thought it's too small, so I decided to just put them together. So today, as 445, day 5, it is DrakeCon. So we've got to go to a different area, and apparently these guys are lined up at the wrong area. The door's over there! I can remember. Oh, he's lining up there too. Oh, that's actually a player. Okay. I guess there is side as well. I was going to see if it went round. So I'm hoping to do this pretty quick, because there's only about 13 ships today. And then... I was hoping, I don't know if it'll be today, but hopefully in this episode we can do the tour maybe, and then just a little 5 or 10 minutes for, oh no, door! Not 5 or 10 minutes for the door, 5 or 10 minutes for the, like the final couple of days, which should be basically all the original ships again or something, or maybe some new armors, I don't know. Okay, so, as you know, DrakeCon, Drake did her own thing. So here's all the Drake merch, so to speak. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Dragonflies, etc. Of course, DrakeCon 2953. Drake Interplanetary. Travel. Oh no, resyncing. Oh yeah, I found some drinks. Oh, it's gone now. And I put some drinks in the bin that I drank-found. And they kept reappearing in my hand again. And of course this is where you can access the stuff. I don't know if you can dare try. I guess we could look quick. See how fast it pops up or does not pop up. No, this is going to be pointless. Oh, okay, it's faster than I thought it was going to be. Not as fast as it should be, but hey. So these are ships that should be here, like a Drake Buccaneer, and so you can rent them, etc. Drake Caterpillar. And again, you can put Furies in each one of them apparently. Corsair. So give you a nice little look what should be here. Can I turn you around? I'm trying to get the... There we go, the butt. Obviously it's not loaded up 100%. Cuddy Black. Cuddy Blue. And we'll have a quick look through them in a minute if the game lets us. Cuddy Red. And again, if you want to pause and see what it says here, you can. Obviously, you're not going to see all the things unless I scroll like that, but you can see some of it. Then we have the Cuddy Steel. Again, it's not loading inside up properly, so you get a nice look at the outside, was cool. The Steel. Drake Cutter. The newest starter ship. Obviously, yeah, this was introduced last year, I believe. So we can see. Dragonflies, cool little, super cool, technically snubs that has ground vehicles. They can fly from ships in space. Also, you need to wear a flight suit so you can breathe. And they can go into moons and planet atmospheres and land fine, but then they can't take off again. They have to be put in a ship to do that. And of course, the idea of someone can sit here, and I think it has a couple of guns on it, and someone can sit in the back. I don't know if they can yet, but they're supposed to be able to shoot from the back. The Herald, again, for me, the best small ship interior in the game. Just like a rocket data miner, basically. Like, literally what it is like a rocket strapped to it. And I said there was one small interior that was better, but they changed that one. That was the Mustang, the Beta. In their Vulture. Obviously the new salvage ship. That again, Priority's not being able to get on. He has access to this, and I don't anymore. Hopefully when he can come on at some point, we can actually go out on a trip in this and see what the salvage is like properly. That's all manufacturers, they're all Drake anyway, so. Okay. Pull out. Oh, very quickly, you can look here 2 days, look balance, boom boom boom. And of course you can, oh, it's only 2 days, okay. I was going to say you can rent for more normally, but it's probably because of the event. Okay. Here we go. Drake. defense con. It was here where me and Proud what was it, last year, maybe? We got kicked out and put in jail. So it gave us like no warning. He said, you must leave in the next. And then we're okay. And then we're in jail. Like, what?
Defense con's a great opportunity to take a look at the real ships that are out there.
Hear that? Real ships. Cutlass black. So this is the regular cutty. Again, the ship Priority has. So you can see use a light here. Obviously got a side door for jumping out, boarding, whatever. They have their famous bin bags covering the stuff up because they go cheap as chips. Basically it does what it says on the tin. And that's why they cut costs and save money. The back, and I think it's a smaller ship that can actually fit Fury. So Fury can apparently fit in this. Obviously 2 beds. A nice rack there. A turret. And of course 2 seats up front. So really it only has 2 beds, so it's a two-seater ship. Obviously having 2 or 3 people is fine. And of course I think they took the toilet out. We need to add the toilet back in. They did have a bucket at one point. Enter. The 4-way gets in. Again, you can see the ship a little better.
We've all been there. Some ship pops up on your scanner.
There we go. Of course, you see the rest of the defense con. With the exception of the Caterpillar, they're not too big, so it shouldn't take too long to actually go through these. That's what I'm hoping. Basically, this episode we can fit everything else from INVICTUS in. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I believe, unless I'm mistaken, this ship is about $100 if you back it through it. It might go up to 110 by now, I'm not sure. Why can't open the door? There we go for NU. This is the steel. This is the latest of all the Cutlass variants. This one is good, but again, to me, this is a specific playstyle. And why I say that is because it's a transport ship. As you can see, lost a lot of the interior, back area for cargo and stuff, or you know, shipping like little dragonflies, and obviously Fury won't fit in this. For these seats, so you have 1, 2, 3, so that should be 6 over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12. So what? 18? Unless I'm working out right or wrong. 18 seaters, so 18 people in the back of this. Hence why I say it's a specific play style. Basically, non-play characters, you got loads of them, and they're in game, but they're not right now. And they assume they let you have 18 non-play characters, or you have 18 bloody friends, or you're an org and you want something cheap as chips to maneuver your people around. Then this is a ship for you. As you can see, they've got these extra like miniguns here. So technically, if these 18 guys are sitting here, you've got other crew members grabbing these miniguns, or maybe 1 or 2 of these are theoretically using this. Okay, so you enter here, obviously the same setup too. Have a turret. So exactly the same in here setup. It's just the back that's different. But that can change the whole output of it, because again, fit a Fury in here, fit a couple of dragonflies. They ain't gonna fit now with all these. But you can have like 18 buddies, you know. But if you don't have 18 buddies, like with like Priority's black, if me and SupernovaTiffy come on to play with him, that fits 3 people with ease. If we come on with it, because he looked at this when it came out, like, should I upgrade to this one? And I was like, it's not really worth it for you. Obviously, if you're leading an org, or you've got 10, 20 people you will play with constantly, then yeah, this is probably a great ship. But what you gain from this, me and SupernovaTiffy come on with you, okay, we can pick what seats we want to sit on. Hey, but I want to put a Fury in this today. Well, I can't. Type thing. You know, we want to put a couple of Dragonflight, we can't. You know, I'm going to use this gun. So Tiffy's going to use this gun. No one's on the turret now. There's no one on this gun. There is no one on this. Yeah, this gun or this gun. Do you see what I'm saying? Well, obviously, this thing can land, and, you know, one of these can be. You know, well, okay, not that side. There's no gun on that side. But you get the drift. These two. Plus the turret going at it. So in that sense, like I said, if you have a lot of, you play with a lot of people, then and this is a really cheap ship to do that with. If you do not play with a lot of people, then not so much. Because theoretically, you have to turret it with one person. 2, so 2, 4, turret 5, 6. That's 6 guns that players can be using on this thing. You have the pilot, 7. You have the other seats, so technically 8, and I think you can give him the missiles. I think this thing has like 8 missiles or 16 or something. So you can have 8 active players actually firing and using this thing, if you wish. The rest of them will obviously be sitting in the seats, unless they're boarding and shooting and that sort of thing. And of course when engineering comes in, when they can fix stuff, a couple of these players could run around fixing things. But yeah, right now, as the game is, you could have 8 active players technically in combat with this thing, if you really want to. So that's quite a lot for a small ship. So again, if you at least got 8 players, and you're not bothered about bringing vehicles in any shape or forms, then yeah, 8 of you could be using this right now. Okay, am I going the wrong way? Probably. Okay, here's the red. This is the ambulance version. We talked about this in a few videos ago, when I was talking about the Pisces and that. How this has the bottom bed, just like the Pisces does. This one actually has 2 of them. So originally when this came into the game as a standalone, you could actually spawn on these. But now you can't, and a lot of people are upset about that. But to me, I think that's fine. Because like I said, it's ambulance. It's supposed to get in there, get you on here, basically steady you. What correct term would be. You know, you're bleeding out, you're about to die. It basically stops you bleeding out, it keeps you alive, and if you've got serious injuries, it now rushes you to basically the hospital. And depending on how serious the injuries are, the tier 2s, you can go to a moving hospital like the Carrack or the 600i when it gets it, or the 890 jump. But if you are, or a station. But if you need 100% tier, the top tier, again, I can't remember which way around it is. Tier 1's the best, or that means tier 3's worse, or tier 3's the best, and then tier 1's the worst. Which every way around it is. Let's hypothetically just say tier 3's the best. And you need a tier 3 bed, then this thing will get you to a planet, so where they are right now, and boom, to rescue you. And it's only tier 2 and the best bed, so hypothetically say 3 right now, that you can respawn on. Okay, so of course they've got the side doors, what I'm assuming they're like docking things. You've got 2 beds for the people in the back, because the technology needs more crew. So this has 2 active medical people, so again, 1 per medical assistant, 1 per medical assistant, that's usually 2 people. So again, if you're ever into being an ambulance and rescuing people, this is a really cool ship for it. So I had a friend I grew up with, went to school with and that, etc. And he was part of St. John's and all that stuff, and I feel he would love, if he ever got to start Citizen, he would love this type of ship. I can see him going out doing the medical beacons with a few people and really love this type of thing. And the front, basically, if I can get to the front, that's the right door, right? Yeah. It's not opening. It should be the same, with the exception I think he may have a toilet in this, and a shower. But for some reason the door will not open, so I can't show you that. Fudge. I believe it's exactly the same, but there, finally, a bit slow on it. But this should be a shower and a toilet. Yeah, you can tell it's a toilet even if it's... No, don't stay it. No, I'm staying on it, seriously. I was going to try and get out. Can you see me? Well, there's a nice view from the outside. It's not going to let me really see me. I didn't even pull it out. Am I just sitting on top of it? Did it come out? Oh my... Oh god, no! Ooh. They're grabbing me. Okay, it's supposed to, I think it's supposed to be open because it got closed. Okay, it was messing up. Now will it open up? There we go. So for some reason the game is reading it as like that, that's why I could sit on it. But there's the toilet. And of course I believe this is a... yeah, built-in shower. So you'll lose some firepower with this baby. But... Again, if your dream inverse is to be, you know, an ambulance and rescue people, this is an awesome ship. Everything else is basically the same. Look, as you can see, you got your guns. Because of course, in Star Citizen, someone down could be a trap. So you might need to go out there and do a little firefight to help them. Or I've heard what a lot of players seem to be doing is you go down there, rescue what gives you the 15k, and then they kill you or try to kill you, and I guess to steal your stuff to try and get some of the money back. I don't know why they're doing it. Maybe run off with the ship. I don't know, or try and salvage the ship or something. But I've read that a lot of people try to kill the medics, and a lot of the medics don't end up killing them back and leaving. So hopefully when they add like a reputation system, that's the inventory, reputation system, that will be over. And that will stop because people get reputation and be like, oh, a rescue beacon, let me go to... Oh, wait a minute. This guy is known for killing his last 15 people who've gone to him. Yeah, we're leaving you to die, buddy. Okay, so, and then last but not least, could he use is the blue. The blue is basically, if I'm not mistaken, the police dash bounty hunter ship. If you love the cuddies.
Blown up and picked clean long before they show up. Stock up on one of Drake's versatile combat tested ships.
Huh, okay. And it's the bounty hunter ship because, again, you have this small area here what I believe you can still fit a Dragonfly in. It's tight, but I think you can. Fury, on the other hand, oh, I don't know. Because since all cutties can fit a Fury, well, not all, but the main cutty black is the smallest one they said. And this is technically the same size, so they include this one, but I guess it'd be on the width. Height-wise, it should fit, because for it to fit, it's got to go through this door, and they say it can fit in the cutty is the smallest ship it can fit in. So it can fit through, and this is the same size, so it's got to fit through here. I guess what it comes down to how back this is. I think it's supposed to be the size of Ursa, and Ursa can't. I don't think so. I don't think a Fury will be able to. But you never know. You might be able to have it in just sticking out with his guns as you fly. But you should be able to get a Dragonfly in here, at least if you diagonal it. But of course, this obviously has less cargo than some of the others. But then again, look at this Steel 18 loses its cargo space unless you want to put boxes in between where people sit. And of course, as you saw in the red as well, again, not really cargo space, again, unless you want to put boxes around as you're dragging the half-dead players into it, whatever. But yeah, this baby, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, and I believe, yep, 3 there, so 6. 12 pods, I was going to say crowd pods, 12 pods to basically put any bounties once that comes into the game. So the cutlasses for the variants do fit a lot in them for what they do. Because again, I don't think any other ship has that many, does it? I'm trying to think of the ships that have it. The Avenger, wasn't that like 6? Obviously we went through them in the videos the past couple of days, haven't we? Did it ever get past 12 in any of the ships I went in? If I did, put in the comments. But I think, even the Avenger I think had like 6 maybe? So this one side beats the Avenger. I'm trying to think of the other one that had them. Obviously the Hawk's one, obviously. There was another ship, wasn't there, that actually had some cryo... Well, I keep saying cryopods. I guess that's what they are technically. Or prison pods. They had prison pods. I think one other ship did it. I can't think of my head what it was. I'm just trying to think if it had this many. I don't think it did. So yeah, unless I'm mistaken... I believe the cutty has the most pods right now. What's for the bounty hunt and stuff. Again, unless I'm mistaken. So that's pretty cool. So again, if you want a bounty hunter and you want a ship for the full loop, obviously right now we do not get non-player characters. We do not bring players in alive. So that's hence why I said for the full loop, if you can prepare for when that loop goes live, maybe maybe it's 3 years from now, I don't know, whenever that loop gets put in, this is going to be a good ship for that. And it's on the cheap side as well, because it's a cutty, it's Drake. But yeah, so if you want to go out there, you know, bring 12 guys in, alive, or maybe just have 12 bodies, but then if you've got bodies you probably don't care, being using a Drake, just have them sitting on the floor. Or maybe you get less money if they decompose, so then you want them in here then. So yeah, basically this is the ship for you at that point. Otherwise, if you want to go in the Hawk, you can, but you can only bring one guy back at a time, dead or alive. The Avenger, again, I think it's about 6. It might be 4. 6 or 4, one. I'm seeing this have 2 on each side or 3 on each side. Again, this can technically be them for the amount you can bring back in one go. So if you're on like a big spray, 12 different people versus like 6, this is the ship. Obviously, if you don't mind coming back to reload and stuff, then the other ships are just fine. Okay, again, the front should be about the same. These doors are being a pain. Yeah, and we're back to a turret. So basically the same. For look-wise, outside-wise, I obviously prefer the ambulance one, the red, because the red's my favourite colour. Interior-wise, though, I got a feeling I kind of like this one. Okay, that's all the cuddies. Oh god, I thought the game was like it was this going on. Oh, this is showing the steel, by the way. See, they're talking about being action, you know, boots on the ground, so to speak.
That's why Drake keeps the planetary builds ships that not only provide function and power at a price that we can all afford, but provide a dangerous galaxy.
Okay, the Caterpillar's probably going to be the longest ship to look through today. For the Drake part, again, if this episode I end up getting the tour in here, probably the longest, obviously. Okay, as you see, this again, this is one of the ships when it first came out was probably the biggest in the game at the time. Starfire originally hit that, then this came out and it was bigger, or was it this then Starfire? I forgot which way around it was. Because they're kind of the same size-ish in different dimensions, because this is longer, where it was fatter. And basically this is the... Well, one time, it might still be, but I've got a feeling the Crusader Sea ships beat it now. And Hull C definitely will. But this was the best money-making ship. If you get enough money for cargo in this thing, and you can get it from A to B without the game for 30k in you, without being killed, without crashing it, you had the potential to make the most money with this thing because of your profit from shifting it from one side to the other. As you can see, and there's the little, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's the side little thing what's supposed to detach. Basically, that can be its own little small little ship. You can see here's the back engines and stuff. Also, this has a tractor beam on it. That's not in game yet, but I believe they're working on it, so it'll probably be working soon. So it's just a nice little ship. And I also think it's one of the ships that doubled in money. Like the Starfire was $150 when it came out, now it costs you $300. I think this is another one that's something similar, because when they first designed these ships, hello matey, when they first designed these ships, they didn't expect them to grow the way they did. So they kept the original price at that point, but now if you pick this up, it's dearer. And then also there's a pirate variant of this too, but you have to beat Pirate Swarm Commander, not Swarm Commander, Barry, Pirate Swarm in Marine Commander in multiplayer, and then you have access to buy this to back with one of these. People call it like a McDonald's ship, so I think it's the colours. Or you can also back with the Pirate Gladius or both. I beat it and I got the Pirate Gladius. I did not want this. Because again, I already got a Hull C when it comes out. That's my big cargo ship. Okay, we're getting this baby now. It's up here. So that's my big cargo ship. I have other stuff like the Carrack if I really needed to move stuff, or the Freelancer for smaller stuff. If I want big, that's where I'm going to be jumping in the Hull C. Did I time that right? Or hi matey. I'm going back up, so if you want to get off, jump. Huh. Maybe he's waiting for someone to do that. That could be a problem. Because this isn't that. There we go. Up we go. Today. Thank you. Okay. So, how to access? So again, nice table, wire, of course it's Drake, just hanging there. A couple of beds, because again I think this is supposed to be a free player ship. This has a toilet and a shower. There's only 2 beds, it's probably a 2-player ship. I'm just trying to think what if one for the tractor beam, one for flying, so it is probably a 2-player ship. That's one thing, you know, like when the engines come in, there's gonna be fires. Drake's gonna go up like smoke on it with these bin bags. Like now, there's no fires, so it doesn't really matter, but they're gonna put smoke on it at some point. Come on, down. Thank you. And of course, these are basically all the same. You can open the sides, climb up here to look at the cargo, basically the cargo. And I apologise if you hear thudding, it's a roar upstairs. She's woken up, so she's playing. So I believe you can open both sides. I don't know how to do that one though. Ah, it's probably this. Open. Yes, no? There we go. So you can open them both sides. So again, technically you get a feel here. Type thing. Go up here. Got the monitor, make sure she's okay. Now that's why she's fudding. She's pulling a playmat up. and trying to get under it. That's what she's doing. That's what the fudding is. So in other words, the soft thing that's keeping her from making so much fud, she's pulling up. So I apologise for just getting on the mic. And you see a nice view from up here and just look at your cargo. Come on, open. If she gets too loud, I might have to go and try and put a map back. She's supposed to be going for a nap. You see, these are basically the same. Oh, seriously? Okay. And I'm not sure. Words. I'm not sure, but I think these are supposed to be module. I'm not sure if you. There's no other modules yet. If you're able to replace these with something or not. Kind of when you open one side, they both should open. And we get a nice view of the con. Oh, cool. Look at the non-player characters. With the exception of the odd one standing on stuff. Most of them are sitting. That's nice. And then you get one guy who's really ruining the mood. Wow, you're not floating. Of course, this is the back area. This no, oh, it might be. This might be for the tractor beam. Oh no, it's just a turret. Okay, I'll go down here a minute. Oh no, one second. I want to check up here quickly. We go back that way. Yeah, there's these retract, deploy. Okay. Ah, okay. So these are still to open the sides too, I guess. So that was open and yeah, and retracting that one. Okay. So you can access from up here as well. So you don't have to be at the bottom to do it. What are you gonna say? Oh, I want to do that one quick. Open. This is the back of it. We saw from up there. Deploy. Deploy. Apparently, there's atmosphere button. Okay. There we go. Got it through all these now. These doors. I kind of feel when you open one door, both of these should open. No, one door, then wait for the other door. I'm sure in the past I didn't have to go through bang bang doors like this. I'm sure it felt like just one. Maybe they're supposed to do that. Okay, so early access. Yeah, so this should be the same. I think it takes us into. Yep. Okay, so someone's already been in and out again. Lower hallway. Engineering access. That's where the engineer is. And the fire extinguisher in case you need it. Especially in a Drake, you're probably going to need that a lot. We got there. Oh, this is where we get access. Use engineering station. Okay, we go up here. Okay, so this is the one on the top. Am I crawling? Yes, I am. Okay. This is the power plant access. Let's see, bin bags everywhere. Service. Oh yeah, so this is where the power plant is. Oh, bloody hell, it's huge. So this is the type of shit where like the power plant's that big that you have to land to get this replaced. Where I think if it's 3 under, like 3, 2, 1, I don't know if it's zeros or not, you can track the beam out and replace them if you have them, where this one conks out on you. Basically, you need a shipyard to replace the thing. This is wear and tearing. So even if you can salvage this, you can't steal that thing. Upper hallway. Central, that's the power plant we're just at. Central hallway. Command access. Stairway. Yeah, okay. So this is where you would possibly leave the ship. Okay, let's go back a bit. So this, I believe, would be the turret. Not the turret, sorry, the tractor beam. I think this is the access to the tractor beam, if I'm not mistaken. Where you control it when it's finally in game and working. And I think this needs to go standard for it as well, because they said the trouble with a tractor beam, they go straight, it's like you can't, it's going to be hard to get it over there because you're going to be like zapping from this or something, so they're going to have to move this round or move how the tractor beam works or something. So this might be an different error at that point. Maybe that whole thing shifts since you only get one area that's supposed to separate, like the command center. So open. Okay, so this is where you fly the ship from. Bit of engineering thing down there. And I think the toilet stuff. You can see this is where you fly from, and that's also makes it quite unique because you're flying from the side of your ship. So you got your hot ship there. Most of the pilot seats are at the front or at the bottom or the top, not at the side of the ship. Like, I haven't flown this one often because obviously more when it was first came out, when you got access to it for PTU or something. But it's a very unique way of flying, and if you're not used to it. Okay, so we'll go down here quick. Turn my light off a little bit. Okay. So we have a weapon rack here for everyone, because remember this part's supposed to separate. Doesn't yet, but it's supposed to be able to shower and stuff. 2 beds. So technically, I guess you could say it's a 4-player ship because it's 4 beds, but at the same time, you could say that these 2 beds are for the players where they separate, and then they're back in the other ship. So it could be really 2 players, couldn't it, for that reason? But at the same time, something like us 2 separate, while the other 2 look after the other part of the ship. So, especially just somewhere with the, with the tractor beam moving stuff, and they can fly and do something else. Does this work? The door for something. Okay. Okay, let's go. It was Eve Access, wasn't it? Because that was the other thing. We'd look at that. Eve Access. With a ladder, that's probably for the EVA in. Module 1. Oh, it's taking me back here, so we've done like a round circle. Okay, so let's go to Eve Access quick. Oh, okay, so you can't do it yet, but the idea you better do that and go up the ladder to leave. Okay. So anyway, that being said, I believe that's basically the ship. Can I get down safely? Or just too high? That should be okay for that. Yep. Nice. Oh. The fact I hit the side and came off was a bit more dangerous. It was a lot closer from there. Okay, so that's the Caterpillar. Of course, there's a pirate variant. I think it's just the colours, everything else is the same with it, like I've already stated. Okay, we can get round and pop them legs. There's another nice look at the nice butt on it. And of course, them huge. Wow, more people. And I was going to say the huge landing gears, but yeah, they get distracted. Reminds you of like like a big dino in a way, with 2 backwards feet, like attached to each other. Okay. Okay, this is the cutter, I believe. Is that what it is from the back? It's basically, if it is, it's a starter ship. Yep. This is Drake's entry into the starter ships. So said Aurora, you can have one of these, especially with Drake. And again, it's a good starter ship. Obviously, the Aurora has a special place in my heart. This is the first ship that got me into the game, and it's my daughter's named after Aurora. So I'm not going to get rid of my Aurora, but if the game had started and had this first, I might have gone, if I had to pick, I might have gone this over the Aurora originally. But obviously now I ain't going to change it, because again, I don't need another starter ship. But obviously if you're in the thing, I need a starter ship, then this is a good one. You got some weapon racks, I think this is for cargo. This is where the components are, I'm assuming. That's probably for the back. Yeah, that's for the back. Thinking these, yeah, you can see them there. So you see how the parts are just kind of sticking out. So They're not really covered up, are they? In any shape or form. Well, like other ships have them like hidden behind panels. These basically got a couple of bars. Again, it's Drake. If you like that type of thing, then that's cool. Of course, one bed because it's a starter ship, one ship. Of course, it has a nice, should have a toilet. Yeah, there's a shower, so the toilet should be like under here or something. Is that it? Is that the button for it? Yeah, there we go. Boom. Very fast. You're standing here like, and you do your teeth, and your knee knocks out. Boom. Then your face first splat because it just took your leg out, took your legs out from under you. So we go to bed for logging in and out of the game. Some shelving here. Don't know if that's for drinking. What this is for? Apparently pull it. Whatever that's for. What's this? Open. Oh, inventory. That's the inventory in the game. Of course, go to the front and again, airlocked out. If I can open it. Can I open? There we go. We have a nice. And look at this, what's cool. It's like a nice thingy seat. So I'll see how far down I am and then it's going to like lift me up. Lift me up before I go. As you can see here. Turn off. Oh, I can't turn off while I'm in the seats. Not like this, I apologise. But if you look, see all the wires? It feels like as you're flying the thing, if you kick wrong, you're going to take one of the wires off. But that's Drake for you, so. Let's look at this in it quickly. See? Pretty cool. Again, this would have given me a run for the money if I was between all the stock ships now, if they already have a special place in my heart. And also, it would have been between this and the MISC one. You know, I do have the MISC one. The I have the news van version. Big things on the brakes and everything. Drake. That's very Drake, isn't it? Okay. Oh, and here we come. The best small interior in the game, in my opinion, the Herald. Again, this is a data running ship. This is a smaller version. It's about speed, basically. Hope they'll let me get in it. This is about speed. It's basically literally a rocket attached to it. Obviously, you want more data running. You've got access to the Mercury. And I've got both. I got this one early and I love the Mercury, but I love this ship, even though I don't get to use it often. As you can see. Nice rack for some weapons. A nice seat here for doing your data running. Here's like the servers where the Mercury loads, because obviously it's probably going to be better than this, obviously. A nice seat at the front. If I can get in it. As I flip. See, look, look at them engines. Ching! Literally a rocket. And this again, you can use as a racing ship, but we class more as dragster. So if you use this as a racing ship, straight line speed, you're probably going to win hands down with this baby. But it's going to be bad taking curves and corners and that stuff, and that's where the other racers will win. And of course, you got your little stuff at the back, and of course, a beautiful bed, or your bin bags. Again, one of the Jake ships has a toilet. I'm assuming it has a shower. It has a toilet at least. Like, I do hope when they gold standard this thing, because they're all going to get it eventually, because it's again one of the older ships, they don't mess with this interior. Obviously they need to in a certain way, but I mean like this stuff. Pull this and this have all the equipment in, pull this have the equipment in, that sort of thing. Maybe they can put something here if they needed an extra rack for or something. But hopefully they'll come back and like with the beta completely rip it out and change it, because to me, small ships, again there's other ships in the game that have better interiors, but they're bigger ships. This is small. I'm talking about single seater, single player, maybe max to 2 player ships. I think it's got the best little interior and I really like it. I hope they don't change that. I don't mind if they had to add a couple of things here and there, like I said, like the space here, to maybe put some personal inventory or something, or make sure that all the components fit in these. You know, you got your nice weapon rack here. Doesn't really have a an armor rack or anything. But again, like I said, that could go here. And maybe, like I said, if you want personal inventory, have a little box here, then, or have a box up here, personal inventory, then have this as the the armor rack, and then you just access the box above it or something. Or maybe cut this out and put it here, and this is your personal inventory. You see what I'm saying? And there's your sink next to your toilet, and of course, I don't think it has a shower. So again, put the shower at the top. So little tweaks like that, I don't mind. And I still think this still had the best inventory, the best interior on small ships. But yeah, because I don't think you put this toilet away. So I don't think there's a shower in this. Trying to look, unless that doesn't light off. Yeah, I can't see. Unless that is, that might be a shower. I'm not sure. But yeah, this ship, I really like it, even though I don't get to use it as often as I would like. Can't wait till data runs in, and I get to use this more for smaller jobs, and of course I can use my Mercury for bigger jobs.
That's why Drake Interplanetary builds ships that not only
Okay, so now that's... Is that the Cuddy? Yeah, it will be, won't it? The cutter. Okay, here we have... the little fighter, I've gone blank what its name off my head is. Buccaneer, that's it. So again, this is a ship that has a lot of power in it, but it is like a glass cannon. It's probably quite easy to knock these bloody wings off engines when you class them as. But for sheer amount of power it has, and if you know how to use this and stay agile and don't get hit, this is a really powerful ship. Again, it's a fighter. Got a feeling, I may have to double check, it's a light fighter? Definitely not heavy. It could be in the medium, but I got a feeling it's light. Maybe that for me, probably not. No, it's too way small. I like the design of it. The design's really cool. It's one of the better looking Drake ships, I think. For the outside. Again, that's a weird thing. Considering how, I don't know if ugly is the right word, but how broken and hanging together by duct tape these ships seem to be for Drake. What's that the way they are? Literally, in my opinion, the best small interior is in the Drake line. And again, the outside of this is not too shabby. We've got some really good outside ones, like the Buccaneer. There's obviously other ships that I like a lot more outside, but the Buccaneer is pretty nice. But again, at the same time, I believe it's light fire. I'll double check in a minute. I wouldn't mind picking one up, but I already have got my Gladius, what else has a special place in my heart to do my wedding and stuff. I already had a Saber, what's more my stealth ship, but this ain't stealthy. I'm thinking of any other light ships. I think they're my only two light fighters, but then I have like the Archimedes, what's a snub, what's obviously like a thing. Yeah, I want to pick the Fury up, it's going to be another like snub. I have the Zinni ship, the small one, so again that's a scouting dash light ship. It's too small to be a snub to fit in anything, but it's a light ship, so I've already got plenty of quick light ships. I think another one is just overkill really. Otherwise, if it wasn't because of the number of them, I would get this one. And I also do want to pick up a Hornet in game, not back in with it, and get the Ghost Hornet at some point. Maybe this will be another one I just pick up in a, because I had to say I've got one, but it won't be something I'll be back. I want to back the game with money for ships I feel I need or going to use in game, like extra ones like this. Yes, I would, if I have it, I would use it now and again, but it's not going to be used as much. So I prefer to, when the game goes live and I'm earning in-game money, probably just grab this one then. Just like my collectors, I would go out now and again, that sort of thing. But if I didn't have them other ships, definitely would. It's a contender for me. Because I do really like the outside of the way that one looks. Okay. Oh, it's also double check, but I think it's light. Also, like how these DOS thing could be Drake. Interdiction. So it's not even a live fire, it's interdiction fire. But the goal is to basically get there, get in, stop somebody, you know, hence interdiction. You're cutting them off. Fight them. If you can't kill them and get your payload, get out. Keep them busy until the reinforcements arrive. So, okay, and here we go with the Vulture, the salvage ship. Is that the last ship we're gonna look at today? Oh, I guess we do the Drake dragonfly in the middle very quickly. Since that's right here. Mount. So again, I already explained a bit. I have my finger going weird. Explained about this. Basically, hovers. You can fly in space. So technically, it's probably the most dangerous snub fighter in the game. And there's no quantum on it, but I say dangerous snub fighter because come on, look. Yes, it has a shield, but you're literally, you know, you got the rocket between your legs. So it's not going to take much to get that shield and hit you. So if you use this as a snub fighter, man, you are crazy or you are amazing. Depends the way you want to look at it. You're amazing because you're good enough to use a snub fighter and win the fight without dying, or you're bloody crazy because you don't care about your character's life in any shape or form. But at the same time, this is a good escape vehicle. Your ship's blowing up, you jump on it, get out the back of whatever ship you're in, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you are near a moonish planet, so you get in the atmosphere and you can land the damn thing. Then of course you're going to have to get to a station, or well, an outpost or something that can call a ship, or you need to make a call for someone to come and get you and rescue you, because this thing can't leave the planet at that point. Maybe you just basically make that planet your home from that point on, and then you use this to rob people. I don't know. But yeah, you're supposed to be able to sit in the back as well, and you're supposed to be, not sure if you can yet, use weapons on the back. So again, you'll be flying this with someone on the back, theoretically, with that rail gun, you know what can blast ship. And you see he's got two guns on the front. So again, originally, this was probably Swarm in the game. You know, people bring these and swarm with these. Now you can swarm with Furies. That would be an interesting fight. Someone shows up with like 12, 18, 20 Furies going out at it with, you know, 18, 20 Dragonflies. You know, that would be a nice wall in atmosphere. Wouldn't it? That would be quite interesting to watch. Oh, I should have. I already clicked off it, so for the animation. Okay, so we do have another. Oh, the Corsair. Okay. I was thinking this was the last one with the Corsair to do. Oh, yeah, don't they have a little. Yeah, they have a little back room, don't they? Well, I think they might have a couple of side things there, but I got a feeling they had the Dragonflies there last time. So maybe I decided to put in the middle. Maybe people are missing them. Okay, so again, salvage ship. Plurality owns one of these. I do not. I was hoping they'll bring a one out for Misk, and I'll get the Misk version if I like salvaging. I was hoping he would be able to come online, and he hasn't been able to right now. And then we can go out for a session in this and put it on the channel to really see it. This is the first crafting in the game too, because of the apparently crafts the multi-tool versions of that in the back. There's two ways into this, I believe. The ladder here and the back end. We'll take the ladder, I think, then leave through the back end. Probably makes the most sense. Oh, is this a climb? Okay, I do have to grab the ladder still. Some are like climbing, some just you grab it. So just click there, I guess. I can zoom out. There we go. I think it's going to work out with the salvage. I think the beam comes from the front. So first I thought that it would be in between it and it'd be doing it, but I think it just comes from the front. These big arms. You see, you just have a little defense. Is this door open? Oh, it's already open. Okay. But obviously you can close this. Let me jump in there quick. Turn the light off before I do that. Do I have to get behind to do it? Ah, go behind the seat. Makes sense because I think it swivels. Yeah, there we go. Alright, it swivels. Swivel, medieval. And around we go. You can see again, I like it. It's a nice ship. But I was hoping they'd bring a Misk one out, or version, variant, or a Crusader variant. I might grab one of them to do. If I like the salvage. I've not really tested it much. You've seen my attempts on the channel with the salvage so far, and the first one didn't work. The second one, it kind of worked but didn't work. It's with handheld. So I've not really got into it yet. Okay, so in the back again, it's one person ship, double bed. But there's no reason why 2 players aren't more efficient with this, and I'll explain to that in a minute what I've heard about the ship. Of course, this is where again your cooler is and power plants, etc. So you need to make. You need to fix them or replace them. Excuse me, thank you. There's this nice little dip here. I think. Are you? Oh yeah, there's a weapon rack. So you're probably going to be the armor rack. Life supports in there. Com drive. Down we go. Okay, and this is where basically you salvage at the front, and then I believe it is put into here into blocks. I believe it does 2. Like, it'll have a block that sits here, and it'll have a block in there that's finished. And this is where having 2 players is more efficient, because if you're 1 player, once that happens, you've got to come all the way back, go do what I just did, physically pick it up, move it, or tractor beam it, move it, for the next one to come out, and then basically do more salvage and come back. Whereas there's another player in the back, while you're doing that, as soon as that's full, I could move it. Now this one comes out and I move it. Plus there's nothing stopping me while this is open. I could have a little, the handheld one would be, it's okay. Get my own little bit on. Oh god, please don't crash. We're doing so well. Come on game, please don't crash, please don't crash. It's lagging like mad. Okay, I think we're okay. Holy fudge! Well, the ship just disappeared. Drake was just robbed, people. Drake was just robbed. Every ship just disappeared. Wow. Well, they're professionals. Oh god, we didn't get to go into Corsair yet. Fudge! What just happened? Anyway, I was trying to say, you zap here, then check that, and it's gone. Zap here, then check that. And then if you enter ship suit here, no? Then you go in it, and it was here. There was a button here what allowed you to do crafting, what was going to show. Did you see what happened? You're in on it, aren't you? Look at your face. You look shifty as hell. They just robbed them. Blame just robbed them. Anything so they stop siphoning money to squad foot. What? And have to care about PU again. Okay, that's no offense, that's so stupid. You do realise the Kickstarter originally was supposed to Squadron 42. Squadron 42 is the main game. Star Citizen was just added on multiplayer, but because we did so well, and they asked us to want to carry on with stretch goals and make it bigger and bigger, we said yes. That is the whole reason why that Star Citizen has got as big as it has. So now Star Citizen is its own thing with Squadron 3, but Squadron 42 is still the main focus of the game. So they don't buy anything and stop siphoning money. Not siphoning money, it's always been priority since day one. It's just they don't go into the whole, tell us much about it because of the story, they don't want to ruin the story. So sitting there saying siphon, that makes it sound like they start this little side project on the side and they're taking money from the main game for it. That's not what they're doing. The main game has always been Squadron 42. Like, people like that just don't understand why they say stuff like that. Because it's always been the main game, Squadron 42. And Star Citizen got bigger and bigger, but we just know more about Star Citizen because, and the PU, because we get to play it. But Squadron 42 is the main game. That's the game that's going to come out and it's going to make them millions and that. And people are going to play that for 50, 60, 100 hours, whatever, enjoy that campaign, maybe replay it multiple times, and from that join Star Citizen. And then when Star Citizen is officially released, to make money, they will bring Squadron 42 Part 2 out, so maybe a year or two later, and then make, think about like COD. How much money do CODs make every year? This is how they're going to fund the game, basically. When Squadron 42 is done, Part 1, because it's going to be 3 parts, a year or two later you'll get Squadron 42 Part 2. A year or two later, Squadron Part 3. And if each one of them does like a COD game does, we're going to have so much funding for Star Citizen, it's going to be ridiculous. And I think with Squadron 42 as well, once they get to once we get the technologies complete for it, and they get it working for that, they bring them over to Star Citizen and start working on for that and adapt them because of a different environment. But basically that's how it works. And once Squadron 42 is out, they've got the system sorted. Part 2 won't take as long at that point because they're not building tools and stuff for it because they've already got them. Part 3 won't take as long because they're not building tools for it, they already got them. Yes, they might jump in for one extra feature here or there, but in general they can continue quicker and faster. And then they said they would go into other stuff like maybe an alien game and stuff like that, so no offence, but that was stupid saying that. They're not siphoning money. If you're going down that line, if anything, Star Citizen's siphoning money from Squadron 42 if you're going down that stupid line of thoughts. And that's not the case, so... Anyway, I know what we're going to do, they've stolen the ships. We had one ship left to look at. And I'm surprised it's taking me 55 minutes. We might actually, next video might include the tour and whatever the final couple of days are. I don't know what to do right now. Do we go up the lift and back and see if they come back? Like why? It's not changed over. It's only 2:43 PM. These changed over at 12. I've got 2 days with this, and it sucks. It's literally down to the last ship and whatever's in there. Okay, let's go up the lift and back. And if it's not here, we're going to have to maybe log out and back in, or something. Oh. Okay, this one's still here. I didn't even realise this was here. Okay. Well, that's quite good. We kind of did a mistake, but we ran into another one. Nice. I didn't realise this was here. Is this the Carrack? Not the Carrack, the Kraken, sorry. Kraken. Yeah, Kraken. And again, they have two variants of this. They have a merchant-based variant and the original variant. Maybe I can read this, maybe the stuff up here back, I don't know. I keep wanting to say the Carrack. The Kraken! Release the Kraken! Has been released. And that means one thing, there's no putting it back. This attack carrier has changed the way militaries operate forever. And when it comes to personal defense, there's one thing you never want to be falling behind. A protector and a beacon of freedom in an often cruel universe. Drake Interplanetary has made this capital class ship available to all those tasked with safekeeping those unable to protect themselves. The I keep wanting to say carrot. The Kraken. The Kraken is both a sanctuary and a self-contained war machine, ready to take on the most daunting adversaries. And you see, I believe it has things on there for ships to fly from. And again, there is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is on limited sales, 1,300. I want to say. I think I remember it being. I could be wrong with that. But I think it's 300, and then it's 2,000 for the merchant version. So obviously you've got the merchant brand new, what's going to be a big merchant ship, and then you've got a variant of this, what's going to be competing with it. I think the brand new is still going to win out overall, personally. But again, if you want Drake aesthetics, this is the way to be. Is there any more of these on the side that we missed? Because apparently they're staying, even the ships have been bloody stolen. Because it happens at Drake. Probably Drake stole them to do the insurance claim. And back here. No, because they're basically just doing this in a bit. It's a hangar, isn't it? It's like a large hangar they're doing it in. So you're here as my witness, as I'm stuck. As Drake tried to basically do fraud and have the ship stolen. Better try and do insurance fraud on it. That's Drake. That's nice. My Herald. Nice ship. Says, is that the colour of the Corsair? Oh, the Corsair is unique on the side. That's the Caterpillar, so it was the colour. But yeah, we're going to have to leave and come back as he did come back in. I don't know what the fudge happened. Nobody's mentioned it in the chat, are they? No. Oops. Speaking of which, I just accidentally knocked the button. He just disappeared. It's kind of thrown me because I used the ship to get my way around. I was going to check and see if any of the other side things. Oh, this might just be armors. Oh, this is actually the end. Okay, so that was the thing we needed. Okay. Display hall. Oh yeah, so last time I think they did have the drakes, caterpillars, dragonflies in there. Maybe they were still. You never know. Okay, so this is definitely the... maybe, I don't know, it's silly, but maybe if I go up and come out and down in a different lift, it might reset them. So I'm gonna... I don't like the look at that lift. There's two on the other side, wasn't there? So I'll use the other two. Maybe reload them. Guys, you're gonna get in that way. Oh, no, that's the death. That's the death. Oh, fudge. Hello. That is death. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to the same lift we used. Drake is definitely having some problems. Oh, the whole event's gone. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh no, this one's back. Okay, please be back, ships. Come on, ships, please be back. Please be back. Come on, I want to finish this event off. Looking at the floor, looking at the floor, look at the floor. I'm going to turn around, we're going to look up, it's going to be full of ships, full of ships. Nope. Okay, maybe I just looked up too soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me go around myself. Nope. Fudge. We're gonna have to log in and off again. This sucks, there's a one ship off and finishing. And the annoying is that means if I log out, I've got to come back on the train to get all the way here for one ship. The only other thing is I can check if the tour's going, and if it is, we can jump on that quick. I believe tour should be around here. Hangar spaceports. Does it share it with this for the tour? No. I believe... Oh god. I believe that is where we are. Yep. Okay, so where's the tour? Where's the tour? Oh, is it the tour of the spaceport? And I'm on the planet. Meaning I will have to go to the spaceport, but means I need to leave the planet. I don't want to go all the way up there just to come back for one ship. Fudge. I mean, that's why we weren't leaving. Fudge, I did in my head it was here, it's not, is it? Fudge muffins. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to bloody log off. This is gonna be annoying to come all the way back for that one ship. Fudge monkeys. Maybe I'll just log off now. Oh, brilliant. My recording stopped too now, so I'm gonna have a black screen here for a second while I finish this. So basically I'm gonna have to log off now, probably come back 4 or 5 hours from now for you in a couple of seconds, and hopefully come back here and it's here to give it a chance to reload everything back. So with that being said, see you in a sec, people. Alrighty then, we are back, and the ships are here, and I'm doing this at 1:07 PM 28th of May, so it's next day. After I got off just mayhem yesterday, so I couldn't get back on. We went to pick some stuff up from our old place and stuff, and it took way longer than it was supposed to take. So, okay, so if I'm not mistaken, we're going to turn that off. We should have, it's called set to go. We did
Defense Con's a great opportunity to take a look at the real ships that are around
we'll still run past it.
defending your freedom and moving the gears.
Oh, I guess we could check quickly since that back room, make sure there's nothing else in it, since every single ship just popped the last time. Couldn't we quick? What would it be there? Oh, I don't really notice the times for them. Display hall. We're just going to check there's no other things in here, because I don't think there was, because I think only ships popped. But I remember one of the DrakeCons, we literally had some of the dragonflies sitting there, but they're outside, so I don't think Is there anything else in here that we missed? Nope, it's just this room. Okay, nice. Now hopefully we get to the concert, get it done. That's a good way to segregate them, because before you had to go in like there and you had some, like I said, maybe 2 dragonflies. But by doing that, that's good. So we'll do the Corsair, then we're done, and I might, if the game allows me, travel up to the space station and see if the tour's going. And if it is, we can jump on the tour quick, and then it depends if there's anything on the final days. Like sometimes they have like armor sets and stuff. If there is, we can jump in that. If not, we're probably done with the video. Hopefully after this video, if all this gets put together, fingers crossed, because again, Parati said multiple times that he can come on and he hasn't been able to when it comes to it, but he said he can come on Wednesday, so hopefully we'll have an episode with him and we get to use the Vulture. We'll see how it goes, especially because INVICTUS finishes Tuesday, so hopefully that it will run better, because it's no longer a free week. Okay, so this is the Corsair, this is a competitor to the Connie, Drake's version basically. I'm trying to think if I've even been in this thing. And you see, I think it has a lot more guns. It has room for a ground vehicle, technically for a ship, but it's not. Connie really has both. But especially with the Furies now, you can really put a bunch in this. He's got a lot more missiles. Of course, it's Drake, so it's probably going to be hold together with a bit of duct tape. I'll go for the back. It's going to be a nice circle of it. I don't even know if I've ever been in this before. Last time it was concept or not. The back. So of course dragonflies, Ursa's, I think Ursa should be able to fit. Oh yeah, I think it did, because it had that thing there, didn't it? So you can come out and people were playing, you should have like a barrier here. Basically. So the idea they could come in here and like use it as defense, like someone's invading them or something. There's a door. So you see the cargo's nice big cargo. Obviously it's a ramp cargo versus the lift of the Connie. Okay, in here, I don't like a little bit. Issues is engineering? Assuming that'd be engineering. So as soon as someone invades from the back, they get straight to engineering, yeah. Window Starwick. Generator. Yeah, I think this is their engineering. So we can go right here. Looks like weapons. So again, if you're leaving the ship, grabbing them here and leaving makes good sense. If they get bored and they don't realise it, they can come here and grab the weapons. So not good sense. So depends, doesn't it, the way you look at it. Again, I believe this is again. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's open. Ugh, sorry, it's jerking on me. This one's open. That one's shut. Basically, spacesuit armor, whatever. More thingies, and of course, again, I put the lag. That looks like a. Well, she says that EVA hatch. So it looks like they got, I would say, four armor slots, 2 weapon racks. So yeah, so I would say this is for 4 players a ship. So again, it's their competitor, as I already stated, to the Connie. Hopefully I've gone through the right way. Yeah, there's nothing on this side, so before we go that way, no, just parts. Okay. Again, similar to the Caterpillar, a nice area to eat with. The food and stuff, yeah, should be here. That's where they'll put the food up. Again, of course, not Drake without the bin bags. And then here, oh, so the actual food thing is directly under where they sleep. So you have a crew member sleep here, got stuff there. They got their own little locker, it looks like, probably for clothes or something. Why am I rising? I'm standing on the bed, aren't I? They got like up there, they could put a box, some clothes there or something. So there should be 4 of these on a spectre. 3, but that makes sense. There's one somewhere else was for the captain. So I'm expecting there's another one for the captain. That's probably what this end is. Or not, this is the toilet, okay. Why is the door open and shut? And I keep hearing it. Only got a nice little TV. So as you can see, this is the shower, sink, and that's the toilet. It's not coming down, it should come down. What else do we have here? So yeah, I bet the captain has his own. Keep clear, what's this for? Come on. Oh, we have a lift. Does one go to the roof? It's hard to tell what he say. That's all. Oh god. Guess we could just hit them and see. So to the roof.
Sure. You could try to call local law. You'll be blown up and picked clean long before they show up.
Sorry about that. I had to cut away. I sneezed. Assuming open why I sneezed. That did not go anywhere. Okay. Now we're going up. Okay, so here's the roof. So again, for EVAing, if you're on the ground, get some guns, etc. That's cool. Trying to fall off here, and there's the cockpit in there. You see, it looks like it's got a big screen to look around. And of course, I guess if you need to do any repairs up here or check stuff. Yeah, buddy, the truck's been blown off. I can confirm it. That sort of thing. That's cool. You can see like how big the wings are, some of the guns on them. I think that was one missiles. So again, this is supposed to be their like explorer ship. Does that have one on the other side? No. Okay, so let's get this. Try the middle one, I guess. Oh, surface. Okay, so this is the middle ship. That's the roof, and this will take me to the surface. So we have to use this to get out, maybe afterwards. So we might try this in a bit. You have to press it twice to open it. Oh no, it won't surface. It's going to take me to surface now, isn't it? No. Okay. Okay, no. I'm expecting if I go down again, it will take me to the ground. So we'll try that on the way out. This is a turret, I'm assuming. I think it came up then with it. It's not coming up now. Yep, that's a turret. So, and again, another turret. Yep, turret. There's the bridge. Is there anything on either side? Nope. I thought that might be the door there. Voila! See, there's the fourth one. That's the fourth bed. So this is the captain or the pilot, or really, so he can get straight to work. Obviously, two-seater here. And as you can see, perfectly Drake, just a random monitor on the ground, and I believe I've heard that actually works. If you actually have the ship, that actually turns it on and you can technically use it. But yeah, just hanging there, it's Drake, so what do you expect? There's co-pilot there. Let's turn that light off because you can't turn it off when you're in a seat for some reason. So for some reason you can't just use your hands and flick your own light off. Hit F4.
You'll be blown up and picked clean long before they show up.
So here we go.
Stuck up on one of Drake's versatile combat-tested ships.
Corsair. This is nice. Again, I've got the Carrack and I've got a Mercury. That's why I don't want or need one of these. SupernovaTiffy has the Connie. She really likes the Connie. So that's why I don't have one of these. But it is a nice ship. See the missiles and stuff. It's nice to turn, especially if you like Drake. So yeah, oh look, you got Drake, a little tiny fan. Keep you cool, but we don't have any air otherwise. But yeah, if I could fly this, it wasn't on display. These should work, and I believe that bottom one even supposed to work. Can I turn it on to see the screens? Stereo lights on off. Wing. That won't do nothing with it right now, I'm assuming. No. But basically you can strap them and everything and, you know, flatten them. I think that's the whole point of that. Can we turn the power on? Scan mode so it can scan. Spool quantum drive. Was that enable something? Props with flight. Disable coupled. Raise ramp. Let's see how that works.
That's why Drake Interplanetary builds ships that not only provide function and power at a price that we can all afford.
But I can't see the actual onboard. Oh, it is on, okay. It's because it's a display one then. If I had the ship and I could fly the ship out of here, then these would be working. Okay. So yeah. And again, the view's not bad, as we saw. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully, if... Oh, let's use the lift to leave, shall we? I was going to say, if we can jump on the tour, I will. If not, and there's nothing else, then this will probably be the end of the video. But hopefully I can jump on the tour, add it to this video in a couple of seconds for you. After we've done this. There we go, see another way out of the ship. And if there's anything on the final day that's different, I can come here quickly like that on the videos for you. But if there isn't, then hope you enjoyed, like, subscribe. It's been INVICTUS and DrakeCon 2953. But if not, see you in a second. Okay, I said that if I saw the tour, what I've got here, and I just have to go back. Look at this. There's a random body, like, do you pays parking fine or something? Okay, oh god, what happened to the front of my ship? What the hell? I didn't even seen that before. It's like I've been attacked. What the fuck happened to it? Huh. Interesting. Okay, anyway, I've come to the Banji, whatever it's called, and yeah. This poor guy. Okay, I'm gonna leave you there, bud. Don't wanna mess with the people you messed with, do I? And I got no clue if the tours here today. Oh god. Ugh. The tours here or not. Since you're with me right now, I guess we'll go up and have a look quick. I guess the lobby. That's probably correct, wouldn't you say? And we can look at the board at least. And if it's here, we can get it done. I'm hoping it is, because then I can respawn back at the Area 18. Oh, that's a piece of space. Okay, let the place load up. Let the place load up. Oh, I should actually put my ship away so I don't turn on. Please wait while you. Okay, try this one then.
Welcome.
So don't only turn around. We're impounding you, and then we're gonna fine you instead of just putting it away like I would like them to. Freelancer. Store. Yep, stored. Nice. Okay. So I'm assuming it's the stations it is at. Right? Or have I completely screwed the pooch with that, so to speak? Did I screw the pooch? Is it not here? Is the tour's not here? So I only had to the airport before. The tour's not here? You know, if it's lag was stopped, that's actually a nice view of the planet, isn't it? It's a very nice view. I think they've moved these closer to the planet overall. Because I don't see the board for it. I expected to come out here and there'd be a board for the tour. Yeah. Going on all over this place. I guess there's two elevators I can check. Sector ports. Docking, hangars. They could be the sector port ones. I'll check these out. I bet the sector ports, it's gotta be. Up we go, up, and Adam. Or was it like, what was that? Trespassing the private property leaves risk. Yeah, this is basically what it is, isn't it? I'm a trespassing. Yeah, it'll be here, look. Docking, this is where it'll be. Okay, which port is it at then? Oh, I'm trespassing. Not try beating. Sheesh. I just want a board that tells me where it is. That's it. Seriously? See then? Well, this is definitely the area, isn't it? It'll be at. Okay. Because look, that's where it will be. 100% when it arrives here. I don't know why I'm trespassing. I remember last year we came to one of these and it had the board like literally sitting here telling you its schedule, where it is. Door's open. I don't like the fact it's coming to trespassing. Let me go back to lobby a minute. Because I've not seen the sign for it over there when we came in that time and I forgot where it was. Because it flies all over the system, doesn't it? Right? Let me bring my map out. Because I thought you could see it on this. But I don't see nothing. Like, all I want is a sign that says, it is at, you know, because I'm at Art Corp. You know, the bandage station slightly above it. I'm going to have to cut away and look it up, I think. Because I don't see a single sign for it, and apparently I'm trespassing, and that's definitely where it would land. Is it only at one location this time, instead of travelling all over? And if it is, why would they not have it at the, you know, the starport of Area 18, where the actual convention is? Okay, anyway, power editing, probably see in a sec. Okay, back, I can't see any signs for it whatsoever. You know, there's like a picture of it. And I went into INVICTUS itself, and one looks like this. Was like, yeah, wow. So I came back down to Area 18. They've got the original stuff on it. Unless when DrakeCon's on, they stopped it, and it only counts for INVICTUS this week. I thought we went through the whole thing. If it is, we missed it this year. What sucks. And if that's the case, then, because I thought they had like the final fleet week, like, hey, bye to the fleet, like, basically tomorrow for 2 days. So I thought it would be on to them. Everything I've looked online for it just says, yeah, the Javelin back. But I remember there being like, you know, TV screens with the thing, and I thought we came across one at one point. But I don't see it. And I came back to here, another one's like that. I entered one of these and it just, you know, that bug I had where you couldn't get down anywhere, that was on. Obviously I don't think it's a bug right now because these are supposed to be over. But I see absolutely nothing. A bad one. I see absolutely nothing that basically says I'm going to do Javelin Tour, so if that's the case, then unless there's something to look at tomorrow, this could be the end of the episode. So, well, apparently either it's not on because of a bug, or I missed it apparently. So, there's no screens advertising it. As you saw when we were up in, is it Banji, whatever, I was trespassing. Well, last time I was in something like that last year, they actually had screens up. Oh, the tour is. There was no trespassing, was there? So I guess I'll try and log on quick tomorrow, and if it's here or there's something to look at, I will then add it to this video. If not, like, subscribe. Have a great time. See you next time. Hope you enjoyed. Bye, everybody. If not, I'll see you in a second. But anyway, bye.